Hey guys, welcome back to the homestead. This week we got a short video for you. We're going to finish the irrigation on the raised bed garden we just put together. So we'll do it in 3 parts. I'll show you how I built the pedestal for the faucet, a little clip of how I trenched the water line, and then we'll finish up with how it looks. A special thanks to our new subscribers, Becky and Todd. We're glad to have you. All right, well, let's get to it. My plan is to build a water faucet pedestal out of these 2 4-foot cedar planks. The width is 5 5/8 and height is 1 5/8. My goal is to have the pedestal square, so let's do the math to figure out what the table saw fence needs to be set at. We'll use these 2 white rectangles as representation. The goal will be only use the table saw once per board, so I'll have 2 longer rectangles and 2 smaller rectangles. The equation we'll use to set our table saw fence is the initial width of our board, 40 5/8, minus the height of our board twice, 13/8, minus the width of my blade, which is 1/8. All of this divided by 2, which equals 9/8. Let's set the table saw up and get ripping. Before I go to the next step, I want to pick the prettiest side to be near the faucet. This piece has a pretty bad knot on it. I'll cut it off so the water hose can exit the pedestal through the ground at this spot. Next, I'll mark out the hole for the faucet. Now on the large back plate, on the inside, I'm going to mark the lines to drill the holes. I'm going to drill the holes from the inside of the backer board to ensure they meet the middle of the spacers. I'm going to clamp the 2 spacers in position to the backboard. I'll get a longer bit to drill all the way through the spacers to ensure I don't split it. I'll then put the screws in just far enough till they poke out the other side of the spacer. Next, I'll build the water line and connect the faucet to the front plate. Now, where did I put all those parts I just bought? I'm using 3/4 inch PEX pipe, going from the faucet to the thread coupler, to a 90-degree coupler, down to the ground, where I use another 90-degree coupler to leave the pedestal. So once I got the thread coupler and the 90-degree coupler connected to the faucet, I realized I couldn't feed it through the hole. So I drilled a relief hole 3/4 of the way through the wood, just below the faucet hole. I'm not quite for sure how far the pedestal will be from the water main, so I'm going to leave the whole entire reel in there just to make sure I have enough length. I'll now connect the front plate to the back. Now I just need to secure the faucet. And I think this pretty lady needs a little derby cap. Oh, the first one split. Hopefully next time you'll see her will be in action. Now you can't do irrigation without digging some trenches. I think y'all have seen someone dig a hole, so it's okay with you. I'm just going to skip the rest of this and show you guys the finished product.
Hey, welcome back to the homestead. So if you were with us last week, we were building these awesome cedar raised beds for our veggie garden, and now we're updating you guys on what we've done. So my husband went ahead and built this awesome pedestal for the watering system. It will have a spigot that soaks and waters this front garden area, which it's a mess right now. I am so sorry, but we are redoing this whole garden up front with roses. And it has a second spout, also on a timer, that goes and is trenched underground to go to the raised beds for the vegetables. We went ahead and we bought about 6 yards of organic soil, locally bought, and filled all of this up. It was a perfect amount, actually a little too much, so we spread the excess around the rest of the parking pad. Very happy with it. We went ahead and added some rabbit manure. Rabbit manure is really great because it's a cold manure. You can directly apply it into your garden and it won't burn anything. But I went ahead and added that because I had a lot of it lying around. So over the next couple of weeks, I plan on starting some of my seedlings indoors. We are expecting one more frost this week, but after that, I hope y'all will join us as we get these plants in the ground. I'm Kate, this is my husband Boone. Thank you so much for joining us. Until next time.
Come on back now. Thanks for stopping by. Feel free to come on back now.